right, howdy folks, and welcome to Gridiron Live. Let's see where my little camera is. Right there. How's it going, folks? We're back. It's been a while. A lot of programming on the game, as you guys know, or those of you that know. Welcome back to the couch. We're going to play some NFL 2K5. You guys know the game. Everyone knows the game. Definitely the greatest football game in every category combined ever made. But that's a dead horse. You guys know that. Hope everyone's is having a good Monday evening. So what we're going to be doing is a Redskins franchise. What I've already done is I've already simulated a season forward. That way we don't start with the same conditions. We can kind of, spice it up a little bit. So I haven't really looked as far as like what the AI did with the team management and all that stuff. So that's going to be a little bit of a surprise. I did look at the Super Bowl results for the previous season, and Minnesota won it 34-28 versus Indianapolis, and the Pro Bowl was 29-23 for the AFC. So we got a little bit of an update there. And let's see. All right. So we're going to be doing the Redskins franchise right after this.
The right to bear arms is guaranteed in the Constitution, sir.
We're going to hold on to him by the nose, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of him all the time, and we're going to go through him like crap through a goose.
Roger Vick pounded his way for 11 yards and a touchdown after taking...
We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy Hun bastards by the bushel.
All right. Got to get the branding in, you guys know. So we are playing on the Xbox 360, and this was to me, the Xbox 360 PS3 era was really the last real console, if you guys think about it. It was the last console that had a lot of exclusive titles, for the PS3 and the 360. Consoles nowadays they're basically just PCs with, crappy operating systems. Let's see, we got games for you. Says, yo, just woke up. How's your night going? It's going just fine. I'm gonna be playing the best football game ever made. Although I will say, if they had made a college football 2K5 pretty much exactly like this, I don't think I would have a life right now, to be honest. To have everything that 2K5 had at the time in a college package, man, sign me up. Too bad though. Too bad. Let me get my chat in the view here. David Ackman says, hey Grid and everyone, how's it going? So this video is gonna get copyright claimed because of the background music, but come on, I can't replace this music, so gotta let it play. It's a little bit quieter in the mix, but it'll probably get picked up anyway. Let me know if the audio's okay, if music's too loud or whatever. Alright, so Like I said, we simmed a season forward, so our starting conditions are going to be a little bit different than vanilla. Of course, I got Mark Brunell, Ben Butler. This guy was from the draft that was simmed, and he's actually pretty decent for a rookie. He's got the best arm strength out of the entire quarterback room. Also the highest accuracy. Read coverage, 59. The leadership. He's got the best stamina. And everything else is probably going to be... He's got low composure. Being a rookie, consistency's pretty low. So probably don't want to rely on him, but he does have a pretty big contract, which is kind of... I think it was kind of a mistake for the AI to do that, because now we're sitting at negative 3.68 million. And we really didn't need this guy. We had Mark Brunell, and we also had Patrick Ramsey. And we had Hasselbeck in third slot. So it's just, I don't know what the AI was thinking. Halfbacks, of course, we got Portis. Portis is a great running back. Betts is pretty good at second slot. Pretty decent fullback. Rookie. We got Lavernius Coles, Rod Gardner, James Thrash, Jacobs, McCants. Chris Cooley at tight end. Tight end slot's not going to be very strong right now. I should probably turn the resolution down on my laptop here. I don't really think it's going to be a problem with bandwidth, but why test it? We'll go down to 240. Oh. Let's go 144 actually. All right. All right. So there's a tight end room, centers. We got Raymer, Friedman, Albright. Kind of a funny looking guy, or at least a picture. We got Derek Dockery, Wilson, Thomas, Samuels, Hicks, Jansen, Molinaro, Noble, Haley, Salavea, Griffin, Wynn, Upshaw, Daniels. The Redskins, I think, have pretty good linebackers, if I remember. LeVar Arrington. He's pretty dangerous at 94. Marcus Washington, pretty decent, 78. One thing I like about NFL 2K5 as far as the rating is that they use a little bit more of the scale. They're not all kind of bunched up at 70 plus. So you kind of do have to use guys that are in the 50s and 60s. You don't have to rely on them, but you do have to probably have them near the bottom of the depth chart, just because you can't just fill up with 80s and 90s because of the cap room. So I do like that it forces you to use some of these players. Let's see. Cornerback's pretty decent. You know, got 2 good ones and then some 60s. Strong safety, free safety. There's our kicker and our punter, Tom Tupa. That's definitely a veteran there, 18 years, out of Ohio State. So that's an overview of the roster. We are sitting at negative 3.68 million. There's probably something we can do about that. Now, we do have guys that have 0 penalty. Honestly, probably getting rid of him. But he's an 85, so I probably don't want to do that. He does take a pretty big chunk, though, as far as his entire contract. All right. I mean, I don't think there's anything really pressing. Wilbert Hicks out of Texas A&M. We got at least one Aggie. And he's a 52. Let's see. We can get rid of Ben Butler. I kind of like having him, though. I don't know. I think we'll just leave that there for now. I think we can still advance the season. We do have 4 QBs, though. And we don't really need 4 quarterbacks. Would be nice to have an additional fullback just in case. Oh well. We're gonna shoot past the preseason. David says trade Brunel. Why would you want to trade Brunel? Hey, Mark Brunel with the Jaguars he was wild. He was a gunslinger. I don't think the Redskins got that Mark Brunel, though. Let's see. We're going to simulate the preseason. Sometimes I like to play these games just to try out some rookies and some depth guys, but we're not going to do it this time. And I think we finished last season like 3, and we had double-digit losses, so it was pretty bad. And it's kind of surprising because the Redskins are actually pretty decent in the game. So it is surprising that we lost so significantly. Cameron says Redskins for life. Let's see. Yeah, we'll watch the Sports Center segment. Gotta watch it, you know. It'll probably be kind of quiet though for you guys.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Redskins come away with a decisive 10-point win.
I think that's getting picked up in the mic.
All right, Boomer, thanks.
Kind of.
In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week.
Got some injuries.
The one that most leaps out at you. The team's injury report listed a broken wrist, and that he's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not really a Redskins fan.
And as you can see, they formed their own Charlie Garner might be the biggest loss on this list.
I'm not really an NFL kind of. I don't really have an NFL team,
For 12 weeks.
but I do like the Redskins as a team.
Let's send it back to you.
Ben Roethlisberger threw for 250-plus yards.
I'm gonna turn this down a bit because
In upstate New York,
I don't want it to pick up in the mic.
their way to a narrow 3-point win.
Hopefully that helps a bit.
Ravens.
And we're running this on the Xbox.
His own territory, but he's
It's gonna look a little bit better.
run. We know about his speed. There's a couple of moves. Oh boy! The defense overlooked him. He could go all the way.
I'm always curious how they made this work.
Touchdown. The Jets go on to win this.
Like, I know how they got this to work, but like the highlights,
Also of note here, Trey's got the lowdown.
because there's no way they actually store play-by-play like field information. So what I think they do is I think they just make it up to a certain degree. I think they just take, okay, this team scored a touchdown. So they just kind of set it up and then make it up as they go. Of course, you don't know that as the user, but it's kind of a cool thing that they did anyway.
Yards and helped his Falcons beat the Panthers. Chargers, Patriots. Helped his Corey Dillon is in the backfield at the 37-yard line, gets the pitch.
Spin move.
Right there, whoop. And then at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown. The Patriots win this one by the final score of 31-24.
Man, Chris Berman's voice is just
We had the Bears come away with a 2-point
what a legend.
up at Giant Stadium. We had the Giants lose by
It sucks that they don't have like
the Eagles
a voice of football like that anymore.
the HHH Metrodome.
And they don't have like these iconic kind of like highlight shows.
Charles Rogers is
It's just kind of sad.
yard line. Play gets underway. Close coverage. Oh, now with a beautiful move gets open and it's a 6 spot. The Lions win this one by the final score of 42-21.
So Bledsoe is with the Browns.
Switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National
Seneca Wallace signs with the Miami Dolphins.
Plays a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Seneca Wallace will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 4 years, $1.5 million.
What's next? I don't like this. No. No. Guys, it froze. Rip. Well, let's see what we can do about this. Well, that sucks. Too bad we don't have save states. That sucks. I don't even know if that's saved. I don't think my chat's updating. David says lefty QB are sus, that's all. I think the Xbox emulator on the 360 or whatever runs the original Xbox games is kind of spotty. I've noticed. That was not the beginning I was hoping for. I'm running this on the Xbox. I think it's the Elite. It was the slimmer black one. And I got it for $60 at a pawn shop. And I played a lot of games on this thing. Not so much recently, but I played so many hours of All Pro Football 2K8 online. That's intense. Intense competitive game. I could barely hold on to my controller because of my sweaty palms. I'm gonna check a restream, see if my chat works better there.
The following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in
The way it stutters, it kind of makes me nervous. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh god, what is this? Really bad names. Hey, look at that. Redskins. Um... Okay. Let's make sure we got coach mode on. If you do coach mode, the difficulty doesn't really matter that much. I like to leave it even. Alright, let's see. We're gonna skip through the front office real quick. See what's going on in this world. Apparently we have Brett Favre. Okay. Oh, I remember this save. This was years ago. Somehow we got, I don't know if this is like a fantasy draft save or something. Let's see. No, it's just somehow we got Brett Favre. This game's kind of that Lloyd Dean guy looks kind of unhinged. He does look very Arkansas. This guy oddly looks like Tim Tebow for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's go through our roster real quick so we can actually play a game. Still got Portis. Portis is a little bit lower rated. We got Musa Smith. Wide receivers. Tula Millie. Man, why is it? So in this one, we're up to 1 million. We have 1 million free. Looks like we're set at all positions. Alright, so let's just jump into a game. After we get past this preseason. Well, it kind of sucks that the game died at the beginning, but I'm actually okay with that because I remember playing this franchise, a specific one, years ago, and it's, what, 3 years ahead, so I don't mind that at all. I wonder why YouTube's not showing me the comments. Alright, we're going to skip the Sports Center this time. And what we're going to do is... So first game is at St. Louis. I do like the St. Louis Stadium. They have a nice turf color. And of course, we're going to play with, let's see what we got here. I love all these uniforms, all the older ones. Gotta have the spear. And in second place, I do like this feather helmet too. That one's pretty cool. And this one's more saturated. Darker, I mean. We'll wear white, so we'll go with this one. And to get the broadcast cam, you gotta start in the middle.
Hi, I'm Chris Berman, ahead on ESPN. Welcome one and all to NFL Kickoff Weekend 2004. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Berman. Now we're ready for some football. We kick off our coverage of the NFL on ESPN with what ought to be a pretty good one. Washington, St. Louis.
Next.
Getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hi there, everybody. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Edward Jones Dome. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe.
It's so weird.
Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
I wonder why I can't. The restream is just acting weird.
Receiver in the game today. He's an exact route runner, and that's crucial for an effective offense because it allows the quarterback.
I don't know what's going on there.
Quickly and effectively. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the top.
All right. So now that we're here, we're going to go here. Oh, what was that? Our defense is a 65. So we're about 10 points of difference to their defense, but their offense is 94. We're actually fairly close. We're not that far apart.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Wilkins boots the opening kickoff.
So I can see the chat, the most recent one on OBS, but not on YouTube. Doesn't make any sense. I'm going to send a message and see if it pops up.
The Redskins send their offense out on the field and will start this drive.
It popped up. Okay, I don't know what's up with that.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
So we like to start off on the ground. I got about 4 yards. The reason why I like to play on coach mode is that I really hope I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, if you guys can hear me, just let me know. But the reason why I like to play in coach mode is because I feel like if I control the players, they don't behave like they're supposed to. They behave like I would control them. And I want them to behave like they're programmed to. And that way I can say, when something happens, I can say I called the right play or I called the wrong play, or, so-and-so player messed up. Instead of just blaming the player when it was actually me controlling him. I hate that.
How about A+? 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Brought down at the 44.
David Macklin.
I'm going to go over to my channel and just make sure.
That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
All right, let's go. We do have decent we have good linebackers. So we're gonna put 3 of them on the field.
And will start this drive at their 44-yard line. Lewis goes in motion. Lewis grabs the rope right side, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Jamal Lewis plays man-to-man, to man, with 3 defenders.
All right, 2 running backs, 2 tight ends.
Ball, and it will be second down. Second down.
We'll play a little bit tighter with man here.
Lewis gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down.
Morton made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They hold pretty firm there, and they've got to do it again on third and short.
Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can get a stop, 3rd and inches. Maybe a tackle in the backfield.
Lewis has his number called on third.
No.
And heads wide left. Tackled at the 41. That will bring up first down. It looks like, we've had...
LeVar Arrington is down.
And we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Looks pretty rough. I think they have the the cart stretcher thing, the little ambulance, whatever that's called. I seem to remember seeing it. I could be hallucinating that though.
McDonald gets the sack at the 44. Second down with the tight end right.
Huh.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
All right. Well, they're going hurry up a lot.
Prado sacks him back at the 49. It'll be fourth down.
Jeremiah Trotter comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was
Boom.
Did they just give up?
That's a sack.
That quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Bidwell gets ready to punt this away. Bidwell takes the snap and punts it away. Holland gets it at the 11. Tackled hard at the 25.
Holland can make it all happen on the return.
Nice to see the reflections on their helmets.
Go all the way. If he can get the return angle right. Advice to tacklers here. No fancy moves. Just bring him
Orlando Holland. All right, so
The Redskins stalled
we do have an excellent running back, so might as well use him.
They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Portis will get the handoff and searches for a hole. Harrington had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. The team doctor's diagnosis is that he twisted his ankle. They're finishing up putting a brace on him, and it looks like he should be ready to come back in soon. Dan, back to you.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie.
We'll hit a little play action, see what happens. Nice. You guys see that little sidearm pass?
playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
And this is nothing but read and react, Peter, which is what all defenders are
We'll
doing.
go shotgun.
Grab one shifty runner, stepping up and
I'm thinking something to the tight end here. Short.
Marv unloads this one to the
Nice.
complete at the 43. Finally dropped at the 39. First down.
K. Wade.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Let's see if we can get a little toss to the right here.
Portis takes it off the toss and only gets back to the line of
And there's a flag.
Number 60, offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat
Chris
first down.
Samuels is all over his defender on this one. He grabs him and does not let go. The refs aren't big fans of this.
There's a culprit, number 60.
Offensive holding right there. Good call.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a
Scandalous. If you guys compare these cheerleaders to the ones in, I think, 2K4, or I think 2K3, one of those two, these look way better. The other ones look kind of freaky, actually.
Marv throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
So we're on the right hash mark. Let's go for something on the open side. Patrick says, late to the show today. Well, that's all right. We're going to be here for a while. And besides, you haven't missed much. Initially, I had simmed a brand new franchise 1 year forward. And we were watching SportsCenter and the game crashed. I'm running this on the Xbox. So the game crashes. What am I looking for here? The game crashes, and then I happen to have a franchise that was also the Redskins, but like 3 years out. So that's what we're playing right now. And somehow we have Brett Favre as the QB. Patrick says, thanks for all you do, sir, for 5 Canadian. So with the exchange, I'm not sure how much that would be. But thanks, Patrick. Always appreciated. What am I looking at here? Favre as QB, nice. Yeah, so we do have an excellent QB. The defense is pretty weak though, 65. We do have good linebackers though. So we got, what is this, 2 wide receivers. We'll go nickel.
Second down, empty backfield. Makes a tough catch.
3rd and 2. We're going to go 3 wide receivers. Let's see. We're going to move. Boom. Oh, but they still got it. Shucks. I really do miss playing the Xbox 360. Like I said earlier, for me, the last real console. Oh, there's an interception. Bam. Is it the linebacker? Looks like it. The Rams fans are not happy. I need to get a Redskins hat so I can wear it with this headset. Got a role play. That McDonald guy looks like he's been a little bit too much in the sun. First game of the season, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, we moved through the preseason. Sometimes I play those games. But not this time. Second and 7. Let's maybe open up with another wide receiver here. There we go. Almost the first down. Third and inches. We'll keep it spread here. It's weird that you can't call audibles on the offense like this, but you can on the defense. That sucked. Yeah, that guy was in the backfield quick. We are at the 30-yard line, though. So we'll call the field goal unit out. Try to get these 3 points. So just a little quick update on the game that I'm making. I'm trying to just kind of iron things out a little bit because I'm going to send it off, send a build off to someone to make a video about it, and I want to make the best second impression that I can. So, you know, I'm getting nitpicky about every little thing, and so I'll probably be done with that build probably this week. Hopefully the next couple days, you know, find a good spot to call it and just send it off. And then we'll be able to play around with the build and give feedback. It's not exactly testing, it's just it's a little bit for promotion and whatever. But still a lot of things to do. It's just it's in a playable state to where you can, you know, go to the menus and do stuff and move players around and whatever. Go season to season. I don't know. I haven't tested like more than 2 or 3 seasons out, so I don't know if it's gonna break or something. Still a lot of stuff to do, but it's usable right now. So I want to get it to him so he can make his second video and hopefully get some more eyeballs on it, and something else that may or may not be in store, which could be exciting, but we'll see. All right. Don't over tinker, as they say. Part of my nitpickiness is like trying to clean it up as much as possible. Occasionally I come across like a small bug and I, you know, fix that real quick. But I just want it to, for the state that it is right now, I want it to be the best that it can be, just so that it can make the best second impression. And considering that I like redid the entire skill system over the past couple of days, I think we're doing good time. And I think the game is much better for those changes. The game looks sharp, says Patrick. I think so. I think the UI it's really pretty to look at. There's still some things that, you know, kind of mess with the way I look at it, and I see it and I want to change it, but for what it is, I think it looks really nice. It has cool effects, simple, it tells you everything you need to know. It's not overbearing. It's it's very pretty to look at. Very stylized. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's go to single back if I can find it.
Are looking for some separation before half, and will start this drive at their 49-yard line. Smith picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Musa Smith used the blocking, but this stingy
We're going to hit this play action here.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Favre makes the throw after the play.
Come on, Favre.
Stopped at the 38.
I'd expect a lot better out of Favre than that.
Fantastic job breaking down the play and knowing where to be.
Right to him.
Having help in the zone.
Who is he throwing to?
Boy, that was a heads-up play.
What? So there's the handoff, or the fake handoff. Is he throwing to 82? He was throwing to 81. I thought for a second he was throwing the 82 here, and he just missed, but yeah. That was for Hicks, and he gave it straight to number 50. That's why we give you the big bucks, Favre. Where would we be without you?
The Rams offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity.
Get some PA going soon.
At their 38-yard line.
Portis is yelling at the offensive coordinator for sure.
Will continue to run.
LeVar Arrington gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection.
Boom.
Dan, it's all about focus and persistence.
3 wide receivers.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Look at last year's stats there. That's a lot of quarterback bruises there.
Feed me the damn ball, coach.
The Rams take their first timeout.
We're definitely, at least I definitely like to call the run plays. Okay.
Third down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
It's a pass. Oh, he got it. But he gets tackled before the first down marker.
Harris will get credited with the tackle on the force out. It'll be 4th down.
Looks like we're going to get this punt.
His man out back there allowed some yards, yes, but stopped them short of the markers.
Defensive line was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great too.
So we got 3 timeouts in 22 seconds. Oh.
Holland fields the punt at the 14.
Probably don't want to do anything too crazy here.
Holland didn't have much room to work with back
Redskins defense came to play. Well, considering they're only at 65, it's pretty good. It doesn't really tell the whole story because the linebackers are definitely pretty good. I kind of just want to run out the ball.
Offense takes the field with the clock at 17.
Maybe we'll get lucky with a long run.
Smith loses 1 on the play, and that brings up second down. The Redskins take their first timeout.
What's going on here? Scaring me. Uh-huh. And I can't call another timeout. Buggy. How can I break this? Might have to sim to the end. That's lame. Preseason drills coming through for the defense. Good idea to bet the under for the game if you were a sim character. Yeah, that's true. Let's just sim to the end because, man, I didn't think the Xbox 360 would be so, or the backwards compatibility would be so spotty. Okay, so we won. At least we played half of it. That's better than last time. Honestly, this is kind of what I've been doing on my Steam Deck. If I ever get a chance to play at night, I like play half the game and sim the rest. All right, so Favre throws 2 touchdowns apparently. Patrick says 1-0. I usually play on emulators, and so going back to native is kind of scary. Well, I guess I think this is technically an emulator on the 360. So before we do anything else, we're going to save the game. No. Alright, so there's week 1. I do remember drafting this guy, Andy Simpson. He has very high pass arm strength. I think it was a 90 last time. Not much else. And then this guy, I remember him. Has a very high speed. Patrick says LFG. Alright. That guy's face takes up the entire photo. You guys see that? It's like a close-up or something. Clinton Portis. Oh, wow. His rating just dropped from... Do I have weekly prep turned on? Let's see. No, I don't. That's just some... I guess... Okay. So Clinton Portis' overall keeps dropping. Because when I first started, it was a 90. Big Head Musa. Yeah. Yeah, Brett Favre's contract is actually pretty tiny. Well, it's a 1-year contract, so I guess not. I guess he's probably hit his peak already and he's starting to decline a little bit. What am I doing? Looking at the defense. So the defense is the weakest unit right now. So we got 4 good linebackers, so we don't really need linebackers right now. I think it's mostly in the DBs. What are some weaknesses of the team? If the Skins are a contender, maybe a trade should go down to make a push. Well, there's probably a decent amount of good free agents. So that would probably be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I think the weakest part are the cornerbacks. Although not too much. But I think that's the weakest unit. Or position. Well, I guess safeties too, kind of. For defense, yeah. Glenn Pakulak. I wonder where that guy's from. Or is his name Polish? Alright. Let's look at the free agents. I took the long way. DBs, yeah. All right. The highest is 69. I mean, coverage and speed are not that bad. 74-90. So he's basically a 7. Agility 90. Strength, okay. He's got a good jump, so that might help with interceptions. He's got a decent amount of durability. Catch, not the greatest. Secure ball, pretty high, but I don't think we need that. Took the long way home. Phillips, 81. '81 coverage. Yeah. So who has the highest coverage? That'd be Phillips right there. Out of Florida State. Florida State in the 90s was dominant. I kind of like watching those old Florida State games with Bobby Bowden and all them. A&M played a Bobby Bowden Florida State team in their Sugar Bowl, I think, and I forgot what year. Was it 98? Might have been 98. They didn't win, but it was a low scoring game. It was close, kind of. Defensive battle. I think Phillips would be a decent choice. He could at least replace that 40 that's down there at the bottom. Let's see what we can do with this guy. So we can get him for 4 years at 2.7. We gotta cut someone first. Okay, so let's do that. Let me go the other way. There we go. Okay. So let's go to the cornerbacks. We do take a penalty with him for 200K. I might have drafted this guy because, or maybe I picked him up because of it. He had 96 speed. He's a little slow. This guy's very fast. It's just his coverage is terrible. I mean, coverage-wise, the numbers aren't really that bad. It's mostly this guy. His speed is high, though. I'm not sure how much speed makes up for coverage. I think we should get rid of him. Phillips. He's a little slower, but he's got good coverage, so it's kind of a balance. God, I always get lost in the positions. Yeah, he is in the slower category with 7.5, but got pretty good tackling, good agility. I think he's a rookie, so he's probably going to get better. Meant Phillips is slow, but I would take Phillips. I mean, I think so. Then we got David Barrett, 90 speed. So what's better? Higher coverage, lower speed, or lower coverage and higher speed? I don't know if I said the same thing. 45 strength for a DB is solid. Yeah, Barrett's got 50. Look at one of these two guys would be good. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Let's get rid of this guy. We'll take the 200K penalty. That leaves us with 1.5 million. Higher coverage, lower speed. Keep going back. All right. So we won't risk anything, and we'll just take his offer there. Let's see. Run coverage. How much money would someone like this want? We only get him for a season. Yeah, we got a little bit better. Got that 40 out of there. The man, the myth, the legend. CK. Or OK? CK. How's it going? Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're just trying to beef up the defense a little bit. We just picked up a kind of a low-end DB. Well, he was higher than what we had at the bottom of the depth chart, but he had good coverage, 81, so I would say that's a win. Who's the best player in the free agency? This halfback. Don't need a halfback, though. One-year deal is fine for 800K. Free safeties. We got 2 7s. Strong safety. So Phillips is actually down there. I saw one of your Reddit posts about your upcoming game. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's a lot of work, but which Reddit was it? Because I've kind of been tossing that thing around in several subreddits. The reception has been mostly positive. I've had a couple weirdos that it's just weird, you know, you talk about a different football game or just you toss around ideas and they get angry at you. Call you a shill or whatever. Just weird. I'm always good faith on the internet. And some people just want to throw digs at you and it's kind of annoying, but what can you do? Rating. Let's look at strong safety. Redditors are mostly weirdos for sure. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Madden subreddit's probably not the weirdest place on Reddit. But you do have some folks that you just can't tell them anything. Can't even like ask them questions or like, what do you think about this or that? You know, what if it was different or whatever? They just get angry. I feel like people are jaded or like, I think it's kind of like defeatism, like, well, what can we do? Let's just, you know, shut up and not talk about it. But that's not really what I'm about. This guy, I think it was this guy. Run coverage. Out of Texas. He's a T-sip. Let's see. Well, this guy is the highest overall. 7'6". Patrick says, some guy was talking crap about my gym on Reddit, and now they have security there. So I can agree with CK there. I don't know. The internet just... I mean, people are crazy enough just by themselves, but you add the internet in there, and I don't know what happens, but it messes people up. I don't know if it's like anonymity. You know, you can say all kinds of shit to people and never see them face to face. You know. I feel like it might be that, or I don't know what it is. I gotta cut someone else. Whatever, we'll take that and we'll play another game. Or another half game if it freezes again. I don't know. 76 overall. We'll play the Packers. Keyboard Warriors. Yeah, I guess that's what they're called, right? We're gonna wear these. Gotta have the spear helmet.
Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, get your parkas and umbrellas ready. The forecast calls for a nice, steady downpour throughout this one. So we'll see if holding onto the ball and swimming will be a factor.
Chris Berman.
Redskins, now, will be a...
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up.
Interesting weather.
Greetings from Washington Field. Mr. Football, Peter O'Keefe is here with me, and Peter, both of these coaches like to...
I wonder if the weather affects the game at all in this game.
Coach Gibbs is someone who likes to run the ball and run it often. His coaching style is ball control, monopolize the clock, and wear down the defense as the game goes on. Mike Sherman has a similar coaching style.
Let's make melted cheese out of them. Yeah, we got the cheeseheads here. Although we do have the cheesehead quarterback, Brett Favre.
Only one can be victorious. Who will it be?
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses. But
They got, who is that? Tim Couch? Number 2. Hail to the Redskins. So we do play coach mode, of course. Hey, look at that, Patrick. Our defense went up by 1 point. So that's good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hall kicks it off to begin the game. Fisher.
So we got some low visibility here in Maryland. We'll go with too hard.
This drive at their own 20-yard line. Walker.
Green Bay coming out with these single back. Oh, almost a pick.
And forces the incompletion.
Porter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense brings it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
Guess we'll stay kind of conservative here. It all adds up on the. It all adds up for the defense.
Heads out right. Tackled at the 27.
88 offense. That's legit.
Perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and that'll bring
Can't complain about 88 offense.
third down, tight end to the left. Walsh gets the call again.
Boom, got him.
Dragged down at the 29. Harrington was in on the tackle. It'll be fourth down. Sanders lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Is it just me or does the rain look kind of slow?
Punts it away. Holland takes it at the 31.
Doesn't look like it's kind of slow.
35.
Holland didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
Okay. The Holy Grail, strong ISO,
The Redskins will start this first
the
play
bread and butter.
at the 35-yard line. Portis barges off right guard and gains about 3 yards.
I don't know if Clinton Portis is on the decline or if he's just fluctuating. But if he is on the decline, then we have to run him into the ground.
6 yards.
Gotta milk him.
Portis will take the handoff and heads out right.
I think the PS2 version had
Portis used the blocking.
you could press X to make a quick sub.
Much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on
Oh,
that
you,
play. It will
for some reason it wasn't showing those buttons earlier. That's weird. Let's see. Maybe a quick pass to the tight end. Oh, touchdown. Maybe. Oh, he's gone. Oh, come on.
It'll be first and goal.
Need a little more hustle from number 80. Defensive coordinator, look for raise. He's got these guys playing out there.
Fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Classic overachiever, not unlike myself.
A nice gain, and they ease.
I think if Coles would have kept running the direction he was going, I mean, he was kind of getting cornered by 2 guys. See, he turns to the right here. Number 28's the closest one. I don't think that other guy would have gotten to him in time. So if he would have kept going this direction, I think he would have been, that would have been a score. But instead he runs into number 28. Oh well. Big play. Lavernius Coles. Get in there. There we go. Man, such a beautiful game.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Great effort to get him into the end zone.
All Pro Football 2K definitely has better on-field gameplay, but this game has all the categories. So it's got a little bit lower in on-field gameplay because it's 3 years older, but it's got the presentation, it's got the game modes, it's got the world building, it's got it all. Milk 'em, baby.
Hall rockets this one deep. Driver downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
What a kick. I was reading that some people were that they didn't like the commentators in this game because they weren't like actual like football guys. And I mean, I know that they're not real like commentators, they're just voice actors. But I think that's kind of the strength of the commentators, because I don't know, I don't want to like have a guy get like super technical and like start throwing tossing around all this football jargon. Like, it's cool that he would know that, but I think I think older commentators from different like older time periods were a little bit more like the commentators in this game, to where they kind of just chit chat a little bit and they don't get super technical about what's going on. And that's why I like it. It feels like casual and not like you're sitting in a a film room, which is not what I want to hear. Favre told Coles he owes him a steak for not getting in the red zone. He owes him a steak. Yeah, we'll see if Favre doesn't throw another pick. Uh-oh. Boom. No, sir. Defense is a little tired.
Lines up for the punt.
There's the punt. Caught at the 15.
Gets out at the 23.
Holland racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
Hurry up offense from the cheese curds. No slice, no dice.
Keep it up. They'll start at their own 23-yard line.
I'm not a big fan of the up-tempo stuff. It just feels too much like soccer to me, or like a continuous game. Football is not a continuous game, but some people want to make it a continuous game, and it's too fast. The rules of football and how it's set up isn't set up for.
Favre throws a beauty to the right.
Oh, there's the interception.
It's intercepted. Tackled at the 33.
Marcus Anderson is able to catch the ball in these rainy
So what's that? 3 so far on the season.
defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today. And that time
He's making the defense work overtime.
It's a play to come away with his first interception of the game.
yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Packers offense has taken the lead, and they have been
Well, back on D. Still up by 7 though, but they are at the 30-yard line.
gets the call on first down and chews up about 4 on the play. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Redskins are out in front 7-0.
No fullback from the Packers.
Number 86 goes in motion. Walsh gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the
Nice little play right there.
Walsh took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need
Dang
to
it.
convert. We'll see what they do.
Get him. Oh, he got through that.
Walsh is at the 10.
Well, there you go. Number 22 scores.
Up here, yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is
Oh, they were right on him too.
Will put a touchdown in his stat column.
and that's always nice to have, Dan. So far,
Not the best defensive call, I guess.
touchdown.
Cheerleaders wearing a jacket. Not for me.
Now the point action.
Well, it's cold, you know. I don't know if you guys ever hear the players kind of have conversations sometimes in the cutscenes. Well, there's one cutscene where they're talking about playing the ESPN football game. It's kind of funny.
Down at the 26.
The game references itself.
Respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
I think one way to describe this game is like it's upbeat, you know.
The Redskins were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, it gets a lot of help from the ESPN likeness and Chris Berman and everything because it was all very, very upbeat.
Gets past the line. Brought down at
But some sports games just feel like dreary and like slow and
Defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
like overburdened. And this game doesn't feel that way.
Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
It's hard to describe. Let's run to the left.
second down.
And then maybe try to set up a rollout.
Takes this one way out left
Nope.
and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Clinton Portis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Aaron Brooks throwing a 95-yard touchdown. Come on, Favre, do something.
Rifles this one hard.
In and out of the hands.
From the receiver, incomplete.
Let's see that again. Oh, yeah, he just got tapped at the wrong time. Not the best looking catch there, but whatever. It's an old game. I'd say that was a pretty good drawn up play. It's just the safety was just a little too close. The cornerback, whoever that was.
Number 2 gets the snap and punts it away. Carroll
Boom.
33. Stop at the 38.
Ahmad Carroll didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Packers could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start.
He forgot to stick him.
Walker goes in.
That's wild that that was even allowed at all at one point.
The 39.
There's Tim Couch trying to kill himself.
He had trouble on that last play, Dan, but trouble found him before he could get away. No escaping it.
NFL receiver needs to catch that. Yeah. That was a good pass.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Oh, they're going 5 wide.
Guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver,
Guess we have to go dime here.
they make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing. Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Couch rifles it out left side, and it's
Ooh, 4th and 1.
short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down.
Walt Ayers down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
He now
Defense, man.
tackles in the game. Sanders
Oakland tight end would use that all the time. His name is slipping my memory.
the snap,
He's Polish.
it away.
Played for Madden.
The punt at the 15.
Yeah, I don't
The 27.
know the name of that guy.
Flipping. Number 27. Defense.
But if you're talking about Stickum, then yeah, it's crazy that they put that stuff on their hands.
Antoine Edwards just clips his man here.
It just seems like a no-brainer.
Yep, there's the block in the back. You can't do that. That's a clipping penalty.
Oh, I see there. Mr. Holland screwing us over there.
The Redskins have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 13-yard line.
Musa Smith used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second and 9. Ball at the Redskins. 14-yard line.
We got a short pass here. I'm always tempted to go for the play action, but
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
it's a little risky.
Anderson tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Marcus Anderson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
We won't do anything crazy here. I call the counter. Just ran into his own guys.
And that brings up fourth down.
Barton was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They stand tall and force a loss of yardage there. That's going to bring up a difficult fourth and long. Number 2 lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Number 2 takes the long snap and punts it.
I don't know what it is about the referees on the field.
Stopped at the 45.
Like, do you guys remember like the stuff that EA was saying about why they didn't have referees on the field? There were referees on the field in like the PS2 days, in 2K and Madden, I think in other games too. But they were giving some kind of excuse as to why there weren't referees on the field. There's no reason why you shouldn't have referees on the field. You can have players on the field, you can have referees on the field. Doesn't matter how janky they look or whatever, they got to be on the field.
We've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
I'm gonna go 4 wide.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Number 85.
Get him.
Right side, and that's good for 6.
Got him.
The completion is made short of the markers, however. It'll be fourth down. Sandler lines up to
I'm
punt.
scared to call a timeout, but I'll do it.
The Redskins want to talk it over.
That's how the game froze last time. Wow, look at that. We made it.
Sandler lines up for the punt.
That should give us a little bit of time to do something.
Sandler takes the snap and kicks what will be a short one.
Oh my God.
Holland decides to take it out of the end zone. Fisher tackles him for a touchback. The Redskins haven't got much out of their offense recently. And
Come on, Favre.
get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Favre,
Not bad.
and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. First down with the tight end.
Gotta save this time here.
Snags the dart. The Redskins will take a timeout. That's their second.
Okay. Number 1. Uh-oh. Is it doing that thing? I think it's doing that thing. I think it's calling timeouts after the 2-minute warning for some reason. I don't know. That's okay though. We got to the half. Okay, so I think we know the trigger for this bug. Unless I let it sit there. I don't know if you remember, Patrick. I think I was playing college football 2K3, and the same kind of thing was happening on the emulator. I don't know if it's an emulator thing or if it's actually something else. Stupid. Well, that's okay, I guess. We lose that one, 21-17. Well, at least I think I know what causes that thing to happen, so. Oh well. Yeah, it's weird. Because I was debating on if I should run it on the Xbox or if I should just use my PS2 emulator. I wanted to use the Xbox because of the full motion halftime show. You can actually get that on the PS2. If you had the PS2, you needed to have the hard drive installed. But there's a way to do that in the emulator, and I've tried it before, and I don't think I've gotten it to work. So you can get the full motion halftime show on the PS2 version, but you need to set up the hard drive. Well, that's game 2, so we're 1-1. 19th in the power rankings. Only 2 games have gone by, though. Let's see. Clinton Portis. Oh, good ones is pretty good. He's as good as Clinton Portis, apparently. He's faster than Portis. He's got more agility. Not as much break tackle. Lower catch. Same route running. Same secure ball. Better run blocking. Honestly, this guy should be number 2. K-Wade's got 99 speed. Definitely need to send him deep. Number 82. Ely's a pretty good catching tight end. Simpson should be the second string, even though the season would essentially be over if Favre went down. You mean at the QB spot? I think I had Aguilar here because of his speed. I remember I would run a bootleg with this guy. Simpson's got better arm strength, better pass accuracy. Lower composure, lower consistency. Yeah, Aguilar was kind of like a gadget quarterback. But I mean, if you have Brett Favre, just like, do you need it? Do you need a gadget QB? Not really. Not really. Is that guy wearing earrings? Looks like it. Man, that guy just looks cooked. That guy looks like he's well done. All right. Brackets. All right. So I guess something about the timeouts after the 2-minute warning kind of sucks. Basically, don't use timeouts when you need them the most. Let's see. Let's go. Do the Falcons still have Michael Vick? We're gonna jump ahead. Maybe not that far, but actually, whatever. We'll play the Bengals. I should get a dock for my Steam Deck so I can hook it up to the TV. I was thinking about I don't know if there's a way to connect the Steam Deck by itself to the TV. Because I haven't had any problems with the Steam Deck emulating stuff. Should we wear the R this time? Or maybe the feather? We'll go with the R. Defense is up to 71. Nice.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Welcome everybody to week 3 of the NFL on ESPN.
Week 3 of the NFL.
What should be a good early season test for both of these clubs. Washington, Cincinnati. It's game time.
It's game time.
Getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game.
Bright lights here in Cincinnati.
Brown Stadium. My colleague here
Paul Brown.
is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of reading the offense and ripping it to shreds. Jamie Sharper is a very impressive inside linebacker. You know, for a big man,
Jamie Sharper.
agility, and that enables him to shake blockers and get after the ball in a hurry. And here on the other side is another
Wonder how much Berman got for using his image.
terrific outside linebacker. He's a textbook tackler who can
Oh, I don't know.
talk about a defender's defender. He just loves to dish out the punishment. For a better
He was in the original NFL primetime Konami game. It was a little weird hearing him and Tom Jackson do game commentary. It wasn't bad. It's just usually, you know, you hear him in the studio. But I don't know. I'm sure it was a fair amount. What's going on?
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hall kicks it, and we are underway. Perry decides to take it out of the end zone.
Oh,
Ground to a halt at the 18.
Chris Perry got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt either.
if Chris Berman had a podcast or some kind of show like that, I'd listen to it.
The Bengals offense takes the field
It's cool because
at their own 18-yard line.
he actually has a degree in history, I think, from like some Ivy League school, like Brown University or something. And he ended up in TV.
And he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Occasionally on NFL primetime, he would kind of tie in little history tidbits, which is kind of cool. It's tough to replace a Chris Berman. I don't think there's been anyone that has had that kind of presence.
The 48. It will be first down.
It's mostly his voice and mannerisms.
Number of good ways. Good line blocking, good downfield blocking, and a nifty run to boot. Nice play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Man, I really wish there was a college version of this game.
Gets the call again.
Or of this year.
Right. Tackled at the
The same presentation. That'd be great. Although in reality, if they did make it a college football 2K5, you know it it wouldn't be as good as the NFL version.
Anderson goes in motion.
Oh, they got us with a draw.
Johnson picked up about 7, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Would you say Berman is your favorite football host? Oh yeah, without a doubt. There's other voices that I think are great voices. Keith Jackson, college football. I think Musburger, pretty good. But those are they're kind of like game day commentary guys. Different thing. As far as being like in a studio, that's a different skill, I think.
First down, 1 man back.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Porter goes in motion. Palmer throws a heater right sideline, and
That went nowhere.
incomplete.
I think we got a decent amount of pressure.
And his assignment, nice coverage to force the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. Johnson has his number called on 2nd down, and
3rd and 6. They're gonna go 4 wide.
Palmer really rifles this.
Oof. Got it on the hit.
Walt Harris did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
2 sacks for a DT is solid.
One from the beginning, and they force the incompletion with relative ease.
Noble wants to make the Pro Bowl.
It'll be 4th down. Graham boots it from 46 yards out and take the lead.
I think the Pro Bowl is in this game, right? They got the I think they do it at Aloha Stadium.
Graham knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere
That's a fun stadium to play in this game.
very pleased.
It's just bright and saturated. It's nice.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Graham kicks this one away. Holland fields it all the way back at the 3. Dragged down.
At the 30.
Holland was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
All right, so 82. He's got a lot of speed.
The Redskins offense will start this drive at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing off. Oh my God.
Will fall incomplete.
I was about to say throwing on 1st down. Missing completely.
Come together somehow.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down from the shotgun. Favre throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught. It will be a loss on the play, however.
Okay.
Andre Tyson not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
'82's on a post. To the sideline, I think.
The receiver and forces him to drop the ball.
Close.
Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Wow, This was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew
Ouch.
is capturing every week. Great job, guys.
Number 2 lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
That's wild. The defense is lower rated, but the offense is the one struggling.
Dyson gets it.
Boom.
6. Tackled at the 43.
Andre Dyson.
Favre left Portis out to dry right there on second down.
Utah. He knows the things you can't learn in
Yeah.
Pay attention to this guy.
Honestly, haven't really seen Favre really shine. Maybe it's the play calling. That's always a possibility.
The Bengals will start this first play of the drive at their 43-yard line. Porter goes in motion. Porter makes the catch on the right sideline, and
Carson Palmer doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
a well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Palmer just rifles this one, and the ball's caught.
Right through the coverage.
Mike Anderson knows why he's such a valuable guy to have downfield.
He makes the catch, but then cuts loose for plenty more.
You can't coach that.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
So I think
Johnson snags the dart right sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Carson Palmer.
got to be tight on this one.
You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
They move the ball.
Carson Palmer.
Second down. Hanson goes in motion. Johnson carries it for the 6th time, and
3rd and 1.
Morton brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
that's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Can we get a stop here?
Pass or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
Oh, untouched.
Carry on 3rd down, and gets in for the
Defense starting to look like 71 overall. Cincinnati is a good team to their credit.
Picking up the yards.
Yeah, I think they are.
To see fight like that on those shorter plays.
That's the first time he's seen
I remember playing with them in Game Day 2005 on the PS1. Pretty good team starting out. Oddly enough, Chris Redmond is like an 80-something in that game. And he's a 69, I think, or like a 62 in this game. All right, so 10-0.
Right. Booms a beauty here. Smoot decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20.
Fred Smoot got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
And that'll do it.
Oh, there's the cheerleaders again. No jacket this time.
The lead 10-0. The Redskins offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own.
We're going to put the ball on the ground.
Portis carries this one off to the right and chews up about 4 on the play.
We have 2 excellent running backs. Oh my God. Carson Palmer was my QB when I did my fantasy drafts back in the day. No Jackets.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice
Oh, I like X here on the left play.
Down with the tight end right.
Although probably should have flipped it actually.
Favre fires this one.
Come on.
It's complete. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down. It looks like,
Andre Dyson.
as soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
4th and 1. Tempting, but no.
Number 2 gets ready to punt this away.
Need points, but
Number 2 takes the long snap and punts it away. Ware fields the punt at the 34.
just gotta hope the defense can do something.
Matt Ware didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice
So
play.
they're doing bear.
The Bengals come out on offense and are well ahead.
Too late, I punted it.
Score and start this drive at the 37-yard line. Johnson gets the ball and heads out right. Rodgers
If I had gone for it,
line of scrimmage.
I didn't make it. It would have been inside the 30, you know.
They put a stop to this play behind
Not the
line.
greatest.
Good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down with two tight ends to the right. Kelly goes in motion.
Oh, come on.
Johnson is at the 35, 25. Johnson throws a bunch on the play, and that will bring up first down.
Rudy Johnson played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
What a great missed tackle.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard.
Rudy Johnson.
83 yards on 9 carries.
Playing the long game, yeah. Yeah, it sucks to get... Sucks to lose possession on your side of the field and basically just giving them points, because if they don't make the first down, they're just going to kick the field goal.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Anderson catches the lob over the middle, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Bengals.
That didn't quite look like a touchdown.
Chases down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
He gets the TD.
Mm,
Congratulations from his teammates.
It's well deserved.
is it going to freeze?
Coach Gibbs is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
The Redskins fans that traveled pissed for sure.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Tell us, Booth Genie.
Well, let's take a look and see if he actually gets the ball across the plane. Remember, all you need to do is have the tip of the ball cross it.
After review, the player did not cross the plane.
Ho-ho.
He charged a timeout. First down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
They still only have to travel a yard, though.
First down, goal to go.
Well, do you play run or flood the
And they have a first down.
almost have to do both right here.
Dyson was shaken
Okay.
earlier, and I hear Susie Culver has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan.
1-for-1 with the coach's challenge. Yeah.
Shoulder tendonitis. They're fitting him with a brace, and they've told me that he will be ready to go back in.
Yeah, it didn't look like it from that angle that they showed it initially.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Oh, he got it there. Well, the challenge gave us a shot to get that touchdown out of there, but they got it anyway.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
Second rushing
16-0.
day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
It's good.
What is the solution?
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Bryant kicks it off. Holland fields this one deep at the 1. Tackled at the 21. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Giants, first place. At least we're not Dallas.
Holland got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Redskins are fading fast.
We're going to go crazy on the first play.
Their offense will start this vital drive at their own 21-yard line.
Oh. Dang, Favre. Can you throw it to our guys, maybe?
Position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love.
Oh my God. Right there. That guy's wide open. Favre decides to throw it here. And he, come on. I feel like maybe, oh my God. That guy's probably open with an over the, like, inside shoulder throw. Jesus. And if he kind of throws the ball kind of over here, maybe. But for sure the other guy, the tight end, wide open. What a melon. 89 overall with that crap. What's going on with you, Favre? Their numbers aren't low. I love this card thing. I definitely want something like this in my game. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is.
Like that.
The Bengals come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at the 23-yard line. Johnson will get the carry on first down and takes it upfield.
Yeah, Favre is not giving us a chance here.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Johnson cruises out to the left side and picks up the first down.
The player card usually goes over well. I mean, I certainly think so.
Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that. Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid.
It's a 2-minute warning. No timeouts.
First down, tight end to the left. Palmer zings it to the right side.
Shit. I think with how this game is going, 2-2 if the Skins win, next game is fine. Yeah. I mean, you can get into the wild card round at 8-8.
Down of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually
So what do we do with Favre? Keep him in? I mean, he's the best guy. He's got the best numbers. I don't think putting anyone else in is going to help. Just gotta,
There's the signal, and we're ready.
guess, make better calls. I don't know.
Bryant kicks this one away.
The play was there. I mean, he had
Fields the kickoff.
he had 2 better options, and he picked the one that was the worst.
Holland received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
He missed the wide open tight end, and he missed the long pass that, or the long route that had a decent shot getting caught.
The Redskins need to score here before half to have a chance later. They'll start.
Keep him in, let him play through it.
Portis takes it off the toss and runs into traffic.
Just give the ball to Portis.
Good blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Portis gets past the line and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Portis catches it in the flat, and he will. The Bengals take their.
Well, at least he threw it to Portis and not the other team. Man. I was hoping there would be a... Yeah, I was looking for the guy on the farthest. I don't know who that is over there. I was hoping he would throw it to this guy? Is it Coles? Yeah. 'Cause I saw the route come across to the left side. Took a little bit longer for him to cut, but he kind of got jammed up a little bit. But this is a good pass right here, I think. That's probably a first down. I don't know. I mean, his decision making's been pretty bad.
Number 2 takes the snap and punts it away. Dyson catches it at the 32. Tackled at the 38.
Andre Dyson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Bengals have yet another shot at scoring and are in
Rough times for the Redskins.
this drive at their 38-yard line. Porter goes in motion.
Gotta watch at least one halftime. Oh, get that block. There you go. Well, there's one touchdown. Defense had to score for us.
Gary Brackett picks off the ball.
Boom. He caught that right out of the air.
Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
Well, they get the score, Peter.
And the Redskins score to a booming
Counted for 60.
of boos.
Well, it'd be a different story, but as it is,
Roaring boos.
long.
Well, I guess that makes the gap a little bit smaller. What does that sign say? Bengal boosters?
It's good.
Is it like a drink? Is that something they sell here? The Bengal booster.
The ref gets the signal and
Wow is correct, Patrick.
Hall kicks it off.
Somebody had to step up. Still a 14-point gap, though.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They've turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long.
Rudy Johnson.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Johnson goes in motion.
Rudy. Wrong Rudy. He's just trucking people.
Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down.
I should probably... This guy's a 97. Yeah, their wide receivers are... There's Chad Johnson. Oh, man. All their wide receivers are killer. Yeah, that explains a lot.
Rudy Johnson played
I want to double team that guy.
ball back there with the charge, and it paid off big.
Well, and I tell you, this guy just has the knack for getting away from would-be tackles.
And when you can get away from even the most agile tackler like we just saw there, you're going to find a lot of success. Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Warwick snags the missile and is at the even.
Peter Warwick makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets
The
it.
Bengals are a dangerous passing team.
Catch of the game after being shut out the entire first quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
Yeah, it is, Dan, but he was
Maybe I should.
as the game goes on.
But they have a good running back too, is the thing.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Good movie though. What movie are you talking about? Oh, Rudy.
Throws this up the road, and the ball's caught at the 30. The
Back when Samwise Gamgee was a football player. They got 10 seconds here. They'll probably run 1 or 2 plays.
Catches the bullet up. The Bengals take a timeout. That's their final one.
Official Chad Johnson landing zone. Beware of the Bengals.
From 34 yards, it's good.
It's funny to read the banners.
Shane Graham puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
The field goal will extend their lead some here in the first half.
It's still early, but the momentum is definitely behind them now.
Well, we get to watch a halftime show finally.
Graham, whom's a beauty here.
Need to make the tackle, Mr. Frodo.
Decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 16.
Need to make the tackle, Mr. Frodo. Share the load.
That'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bengals in command of this one, 27-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report.
Halftime report. Da, 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 da.
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN halftime show. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our halftime stats here. Look at the difference in passing yards. The Bengals are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. After driving 53 yards on 8 plays, Shane Graham sets up the field goal attempt from just about the parking lot. Got a lot of leg, though. He's got it. A 47-yard field goal.
Bam.
The Bengals strike first and go up by 3. The Bengals, towards the end of the first quarter, the ball at the 5. Rudy Johnson was able to make things pay off on the ground. A 4-yard touchdown for the Bengals. The Bengals now early in the second quarter. Bengals up by 10. Rudy Johnson come up with...
And they got the camera angle just perfect in this halftime show.
They've opened it up now and now lead by 17. Redskins middle of the second. Baldwin shows some great awareness here as he gets himself
Boop.
in a position to...
God almighty.
Skins back 17-0. Carson Palmer connected with his man on this one. An 11-yard touchdown for the Bengals. The Bengals have opened it up and now lead by 24. The Bengals late into the second quarter. Ball at their own 36.
Room service.
Able to step in front of this pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Redskins. The Bengals still late in the second quarter. Bengals out in front by 17. Rudy Johnson.
Bam.
The first guy
That
there.
shoulder.
And he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bengals are up at the half, 27-7.
Brett Favre stinking up the joint.
Time Hero Award, which recognizes the most
Yeah.
of the first half.
Rudy Johnson.
This time there can be no question. Rudy Johnson has taken over this game. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN
Game Sound.
Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology.
All right, we do get the ball.
The ball first here in the second half, and they are going to need a bunch of scores to get back into this one. Currently, they're down 27-7. Let's get down to the field and the action. We've got a quick update from ESPN's very own Susie Colbert. Susie.
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Marvin Lewis talked to me at halftime and he said, "We've put points on the board and defensively we've done pretty well too. They've moved the football, but we haven't let them break open any big plays, and that's worked in our favor. We'll see if this half favors his team."
Well, here we go. Second half. Down by 20. Good block. Hard fought 4 yards. Nothing worse than dudes with BO at the gym. Put on a fresh shirt, some deodorant. Stinky B.O. Brett. Yeah, some people just stink it up. You ever walk into a comic book store? You're bound to find some interesting odors in there. I don't know why that's the case, but it just seems to be how it is. Come on, get in there. We're gonna measure it. I'm gonna have to go for this. We're gonna go QB sneak. That's not a QB sneak. Dude. Marv. In what world is this a QB sneak? Dude. All you had to do was fall forward. This guy runs back 4 yards. He almost makes it here, but I don't know if this is like the... Oh my god. Comic book nerd. Oh yeah. Worst sneak ever. Favre slams his helmet on the ground like he's... like that's a benching if I ever seen one. Pretty sure this game has the fall forward QB sneak. Dude. There was good space there to just sneak forward. Instead, we get to play defense again.
Picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down. Third down with a split backfield.
Please get us back the ball.
Porter didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Well, we'll take that. In high school, coaches would lose it if a player slammed his helmet, and I always agreed with that. I guess the helmets aren't cheap, and it's also a bit of a sign of loss of control. Can't control your emotions.
Smoot downs this in the end zone.
All right, I think we're gonna have to see what we got here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much better these guys are going to be, but maybe I can use Aguilar's speed to do something. You can't throw it very deep, though. Simpson can. It's not super accurate. He's been in a couple games.
The Redskins had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Portis gets the handoff and searches for a hole.
Horsley not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength.
Well, we benched the great Favre.
They couldn't connect on this one.
Flag.
Samuels clearly held his man back there. Offensive holding was the right call.
A couple F-bombs were set on the sidelines. You better believe it. Oh man, 30. Hit that one directly. I actually scored with a reverse, I think a couple nights ago. But they were all over that one.
That's going to be the defense's third stop in a row for a loss.
Yeah, talk about executing. They didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down with three receivers to the left. Goodwin didn't hold that one in, and it falls incomplete. Fourth down.
Justin Smith shut down that pass perfect.
That was almost a free touchdown. Things are looking rough for the Redskin offense.
Lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Number 2 gets the snap and punts it away. Dyson fields the punt at the 42.
Andre Dyson didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond.
Sim this puppy and let's try one more before you wrap it up. I guess it's nothing really to gain. Oh, another touchdown. Who scored the second one? That was Simpson. Ugly loss, but oh well. Going up against Big Ben and the Steelers. It's not going to be easy. 10.7 QB rating. Phillip Rivers. There's Quincy Carter. He starts out with Dallas, I think. Jesse Palmer. Cordell Stewart. So we got the Steelers at home. Let me save it. Or anything crazy happens. All right. I think we'll wear the standard uniform. I'm gonna get some water because I am parched.
Chris Berman coming up on ESPN. We're moments away from the kickoff in suburban Washington, D.C.
I'll be back.
Maryland. And that's where we've got Dan, Peter, and Susan as they get set to bring you what should be a good one. Pittsburgh, Washington. It's go time. Bring you what.
And look at all the happy tailgaters as they get set to cheer for the hometown team. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from Washington Field. My partner in crime is Peter O'Keefe, and Peter, this game could boil down to a battle between two outstanding quarterbacks.
Absolutely, Dan. These guys put both their teams in a position to win every night, and this is the type of matchup that true football fans wait all year for. Brett Favre is a superb quarterback. This guy is a natural-born leader. He builds up each one of his teams.
Superb my ass.
He's just all about winning. On the other side of the
There's the water. Always drink out of glass as much as I can. I'm just paranoid about drinking out of plastic now.
accuracy. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him thread the needle with a perfect spiral for a big game. I'll tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on him as the game.
Good old franchise one. Probably the most popularity sim save name. Oh yeah. I think that's the default name it generates. Oh god. Some nice cold water. The pregame festivities are over. Tailgating is done. It's time for Redskins football.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Football.
Kicks it off.
That's stuck in my head.
Randall L. downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
They say people drink about a credit card full of plastic each year with food and beverage. Yeah, that's probably true with the microplastics. Scary to think about.
The Steelers will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Burris hauls it in right side. It is
Plaxico Burris faces double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered well, but
Two running backs.
as a great receiver.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs very
Gotta be, I think, being a little more aggressive on defense would be helpful. Oh, they got a 98 wide receiver. Glass or stainless steel for sure.
First down, tight end to the left.
Let's see what Big Ben's gonna do. Hands it off.
First carry of the game and will gain close to 6.
Remember that time the Steelers head coach stood very close to the field on a kickoff return and basically tripped up a player? Have you seen that video?
Allison gets the call again and heads left. Stop at the 41.
Porter brought down the ball carrier.
It's wild.
There was some gain there, but
It's like obviously
Allow them to convert.
interference.
Allow them to get very close.
third and short.
He's just
Come up with another big stick.
looking up at the screen, but clearly in the way.
Allison carries it for a third time in a row and converts the third down.
First down, Steelers.
3 tight ends.
First down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Playing that jumbo football.
Allison gets the call on first down.
Still getting gashed.
Allison is a real good back. Second-year man out of Bowling Green. And he's got some nice moves, too. He's the game's focal point most of the time. And if he gets on a roll here, ooh, watch out.
Happened a couple seasons ago. Get him. There you go. Tackle for loss.
32.
Morton was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made it happen.
And Peter
Yeah, I don't know how he got away with it too.
laying in the weeds out there, waiting to pounce.
And you need cat-like reflexes to bring that guy.
Which is wild. Oh, what am I doing? Not a good formation.
Lofts this one out to the left, and the reception
Ah.
is made at the 7.
It's kind of scared to call a timeout. Ugh.
Ben Roethlisberger has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
Yikes.
Well, look, you've got an easy job, Peter.
Back-to-back good teams. The guys need a better performance this week.
Oh, yeah.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, great team.
Well, hopefully whatever drugs Favre was on have kind of passed through his system. That way he can throw it to our guys this week. Throw it to the red jerseys, Favre, please. And if you see a guy wide open, preferably throw it to him.
Smoot hatches it back at the 6. Stop at the 31.
Fred Smoot received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Redskins offense takes the field and they will start at the 31-yard line.
Too many painkillers. It's all that naked running Favre does.
Portis gains 3 yards.
In the snow.
That brings up second down. Second down.
Itula Mili.
And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make...
Alright, 82 is all by himself. He's got 99 speed. Hopefully that does something. It's first down.
They get the first on 3rd and long.
Brett Favre is very effective in letting the game come to him. 17-year man out of southern Mississippi. This guy is a pocket...
Southern Miss.
He can roll out on you, but he is in his element standing tall behind his defenders.
Southern Mississippi.
Portis takes the handoff and takes it upfield. Brought down at the 45.
And honestly, we have a good stable of running backs. We should definitely see more touches for them too.
Second down with the tight end right. Davis tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dorsett Davis was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Favre rifles it out.
Come on.
Is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Lavernius Coles staked out some turf in the middle back there, but was not...
Alright, what happened there? Favre. Dude. Look at number 88. He's open. Completely open, and he throws it to this guy. And misses. The rollout was set for him. That post was perfect. Hell, this little safety valve here probably would have been better than that throw. Man. Underthrew him, yeah.
Third and long. They have a chance.
Favre's not the guy that needs to be underthrowing people. We got bench guys for that.
One did, and it will now be 4th down. Number 2 lines up for the punt. Number 2 gets the ball and punts it away. Bass fields the punt at the 16. Back down at the 25.
Bass did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Steelers are out in front, 7-0.
The same cheerleaders.
Steelers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 25.
Gotta blitz a little bit more.
Goes in motion.
Stop playing so much soft zone.
Allison carries it for the 6th time and heads left. Tackled at the 32.
Allison took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen, especially in the ground game.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down.
Oof.
Will fall harmlessly to the ground,
I
and
thought that was gonna be intercepted.
They were just a little off back there.
a rare incompletion. And the defense sighed a sigh of relief.
But it's only the second quarter, Dan. The D has to hang tough.
Pittsburgh with the fullback. I formation. Oh, that was perfect. Right over the DB.
Hard at the 49. That will bring up 1st down.
Hines Ward really delivers on this play. Let's take another look. First at the catch.
There it is. But he's not done. He's going to make his way forward for extra yards.
Oh, he's a go-to guy for sure.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down. 1st down with 2 tight ends.
There. Oh.
Catches the bullet up and gains a couple.
Ben Roethlisberger threw the pass into double coverage, but
No tight ends this time.
hey, that was one accurate throw.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Vikings 91-yard touchdown pass from Culpepper.
Roethlisberger rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a 1st down and a...
Antoine Randall reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess you just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about being focused. He had his eye on the ball the whole time, and he knew where he had to be.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Dang it. One minute BRB. All right. And that's a miss.
Falls incomplete.
Plaxico Burst ran a corner route back there, but unable to make the reception.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down. Second down from the I. Fox goes in motion.
Fumble. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's gone. See ya.
For the touchdown.
Defense stepping up and scoring again.
Gary Brackett gets in there and jars that ball loose. It's picked up by the defense, and they hustle it all the way downfield for the touchdown. Man, you cannot coach that.
That touchdown will cut it close, Peter.
That was a big play. Way to stay in the game.
I want to see that in the halftime show. All right. Gotta wait for Patrick to see that. So Big Ben here tosses it to Allison. Now I did call a linebacker blitz. I think it was this guy. I forget if it was 1 or 2 high safeties. I think this guy was, let's see, can't really tell. This is after the toss, so they might have abandoned their zones. I did call this guy to blitz. So that kind of lined up perfectly. I guess good call there. And 87 here, not very eager to get that ball. I was looking at him the whole time like, what are you doing? Too late. And 75 was just like, oops. He's like, you got it, bro. I'm done. I'm not running down that field. I'm going to celebrate, though. Defense wins ball games. I do have the Elgato 60S. Capture card, which apparently has a bad reputation. So you just saw some flickering there. I'm not sure what that was. I know I've had problems with it in the past. So the defense gets us in it. Ties the game.
And they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Steelers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum.
Gotta play around with the stunts and try to get an edge.
Fox goes in motion. Palmer takes it across the line of scrimmage and chews up about 4 on the play.
Split backfield. Roll out. Almost intercepted again.
Incomplete.
Fowler managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Big difference already from the Cincinnati game. Coaches were on their ass this week. Oh, nice.
Tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Fowler managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Stewart lines up to
They're doing so much batting, you'd think it's baseball. Batter up.
gets the snap and puts it away. Holland fields it at the 35. Brought down at the 40.
They were like, you play like that and your babies are going to starve because you'll be out of league and become a deadbeat dad. I imagine it was something like that. Whatever it takes.
The Redskins could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their 45-yard line. Portis gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Oops. I like the tight end here.
Marv throws a beauty,
Eesh.
and it's tipped incomplete.
Bass came in and got a hand on that.
I was looking for the tight end. 88. Those little shallow routes are great. Again, missing the tight end.
Left no chance for a reception there.
I don't even want to look at that replay.
Troy Polamalu came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Favre is a wild man.
It'll be fourth down. Number 2.
Yeah, he's
Number 2 takes the long snap.
that's his personality.
Bass fields the punt at the 13. Stopped at the 17.
Bass got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Steelers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 17-yard line. Allison cruises out to the left side and picks up.
I got stuffed that time.
Used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Trips right.
Hodges goes in motion.
Man in motion. 87. Who's got 87? Still nothing.
Field and the clock continues to run.
Allison just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This is
Oh, they're going 4 wide.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
That 98 wide receiver kind of scares me. Oh, they got 3-2 on the left side.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Still nothing.
Fourth down.
Antoine Randall had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all.
Gang tackle? Now that's football.
Third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert,
Gotta send 2 or 3 guys at him. And run into your own man.
The 48.
Holland did a nice job getting some yards in.
Great block, but on the wrong team.
The Redskins have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 48-yard line. Tackled at the 49.
Favre sure likes throwing those helmets.
Interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Steelers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their
I think it's partially throwing on first down. I think you gotta kind of set up the oh, please catch that.
incomplete.
You gotta set up the pass a little bit more.
Hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Great field position, never mind. Yeah.
Second down, 1 man down.
We're not exactly a super pass-heavy team. A lot of bad throws in the past couple drives.
Fox almost brought that
Oh, they're going empty backfield.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Roethlisberger rifles it out left side, and it's incomplete.
Fowler closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
Well, the D holds time.
So we're getting a little bit of help from the Steelers, wide receivers, because they're definitely not catching anything.
It sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Stewart lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stewart takes the snap and punts it away. Holland fields the punt at the 10. Dragged down at the 18.
Holland few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Redskins offense takes the field with the clock at 28.
The clock at 28.
Goodwin has his number called on first down and will gain close to 6. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Goodwin will get the carry on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
White Smith brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far.
Well,
Passes this one after the play action.
I'm surprised he got that snap off.
Incomplete. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room.
Big fan of sparkling water. Drinking it a lot lately.
In our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime.
Yeah, sparkling water is not bad. I kind of like to make my own. Well, flavor it by myself.
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to things in a moment.
Like some lemon
Halftime show. I'm
or lime. Either one works.
half by the numbers, and I tell you,
And then mix in like some honey.
the Steelers
And then you kind of have like a
on the scoreboard.
Sprite-like drink.
Somehow, they've let their opponent hang with
And
them.
it's way better.
They can change things in the second half. We'll pick
You
up
can flavor sparkling water all kind of ways.
Ben Roethlisberger is back to throw, and when he gets an opportunity to step up,
It's definitely good.
the throws he makes. This was a
Haven't gotten it in a while though.
touchdown for the Steelers. The Steelers get the first point.
Been on that tight budget, you know.
Steelers now early in the second quarter.
There's a fumble.
Time at the 31-yard line. Jeremiah Bullfrog Trotter make a big play. It's a
He
fumble.
could go all the way.
Touchdown for the
Touchdown Redskins.
Redskins late into the second quarter, game tied 7-all. Bass is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are keeping it evened up. We're tied 7-all.
Boomers. Halftime heroes.
Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Antoine Randall L. has played like a man possessed. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Redskins get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Now,
All tied up, 7-all.
Smoot fields the second half kickoff at the 1.
Spin move.
Tackled at the 27. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Redskins have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at
I'm a big fan of the play action pass.
will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the
I don't always set it up as well as I should.
Defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
And this is nothing but read and react, Peter, which is what all defenders are taught.
Great concentration to nab one shifty runner, stepping up and doing his job.
Portis gets the call on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Number 43 with the tackle.
Time to make a stand.
7-7, not bad. And sparkling water is good for adding flavors for sure.
Marv throws a heater right
What was that?
It's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We're at the 32.
Got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, 7-7, we're not losing. So it's basically 0.
Number 2 gets the snap and punts it away.
Might need another defensive touchdown.
Bass racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt.
Need some running back and wide receiver screens next half.
And we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 36-yard line.
Oh man,
Sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
just barely tipped.
Got that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Certainly haven't called screens lately. Oh, that's going nowhere. Nothing but bodies. Just bodies.
Allison has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's
Coming out with that 5 wide again. Let's see.
Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Russell goes in motion. Roethlisberger just rifles this one, and it's not
Man, the DBs are just all over the place.
Roethlisberger threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else. Look for a different matchup.
Stewart lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
I feel like 1 or 2 plays are going to decide this game.
Pop hard at the 26.
Face mask, number 24.
We'll take that.
Barnett held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
The Redskins offense.
See, I'm not sure where the screens are in this playbook.
Portis picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, 9 yards to go.
I think screens are gray.
Portis gets the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 33.
Clinton Portis powered forward with the football thanks to some.
We're going to go play action here.
They couldn't keep that push going for very
Troy Polamalu.
Much of a game there, and they will face
Come on.
now.
3rd and long.
Thank you.
Harv gets all of his arm into this pass, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Poor Clinton Portis is getting whipped. We'll sub in the next guy.
2nd down with the tight end right. Goodwin will get stopped with the line, and that brings up 3rd down.
Joey Porter not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Come on. There we go. He's gone. There's 82. See, I ran 2 runs to the left, and then a play action rollout fake to the left.
Watch this play where he makes the catch and then knifes ahead for plenty more.
And he's got 99 speed, I think.
TD on his stats, but he's able to run it in after making the completion.
Oh, that's why I love this game, Dan. Anybody can suddenly break loose on you and light things up.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
A little bit of fraternizing on the sidelines.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Holy smokes, we needed that, yeah.
Rodgers decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackle that.
Now, if the defense can keep playing it at the level they've been playing,
Oh, you bet. Look at how many times they've had to punt it away.
the prospects for this win are good.
Into the end zone.
The Steelers' offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. Roethlisberger zings it to the right side, and the ball's caught at the 30. Hunted down at the 40. That will bring up first down.
I really like those overlays.
Ward will haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Hines Ward had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his 4th ball thrown his way.
Trips to the left.
Funky Dan, he's just got a
I think we're blitzing from that side.
Second down with
Now we get blocked.
to the left. Allison will take this one off the toss and picks up a couple.
Allison used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter, or the
Game there.
2nd, 3rd.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Redskins are out in front, 14-7.
Five more minutes. Oh, that was close.
The catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
That was almost a sack.
Ben Roethlisberger throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A perfect pass.
You can't coach that. That kind of pass is instinct.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 138 yards and 1 touchdown.
Ward goes in motion.
Man in motion, number 86, throws it, gets hit.
And it's off. Incomplete.
Fowler had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Not on that play, buddy. Not on that play.
Be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be 2nd down. Second down, 1 man back.
I think I messed that up. Hold them, and if the Skins get a 3, they're in trouble.
Finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards.
Still pushing forward, though.
Here we what kind of an impact a big receiver can have on a football game.
That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers with speed, but right here, height was what did it.
Ward goes in motion. Roethlisberger throws a bullet, and the catch is made at the 14. Chased down at the 8.
Okay.
And 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's another medium.
We're in the hairy zone now.
His niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it. Plaxico Burress has just one guy on him, and he beats him easily.
Now, are they going to miss the field goal or the extra point here? No. Well, they tied back up. Missed one too many third downs.
Holland downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Goodwin gets the toss and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 25.
Let's get Portis back on the field.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Put 7 on them. Let's try. Decent blocking. Good first down. Statement game. Oof.
Goodwin ends up losing 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Clark Higgins targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot.
All right, here comes a screen.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead.
Come on.
Right side, and he loses yards on that one.
He ran the other way.
Targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line.
3rd and 18.
Defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. Third down, 18 yards to go.
Let's hope Favre doesn't throw it to the defense.
Favre makes the throw after the play action fake, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Number
Got a
2
punt.
to punt this away. Number 2 takes the snap and punts it away. Pass catches it at the 40.
You know, you can fair catch that.
Bass got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Steelers offense takes the field with
2 minutes.
They'll start at their 41-yard line.
Got him.
Pierce gets the sack at
I don't know what that was, but we got him. Like a short handoff.
A lot of momentum there.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down with a split backfield.
Defense needs to catch one of these.
That football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Sack lunch.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:57. Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and it's caught short of the mark.
Too much space.
Continues to wind down. It'll be
We're going for the punt block.
lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Gonna eat the clock here. All right.
Stewart takes the long snap and punts it away. Holland peels the punt at the 15. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turn the ball over leaps out at you, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Redskins will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:12. Goodwin takes it off the toss, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Clark Higgins was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Cole makes the catch out to the left, and the clock continues to wind down.
Gotta beat the clock.
Favre zings it to the right side, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. First down and 4 wideouts in the game. Hallcor makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Get Portis in more. Is he in?
And got a
He's
handle
not
on
in.
the ball and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down. The clock is stopped at 25.
We're gonna have to use our timeouts and possibly freeze the game.
Throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Tulamili didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That would have set up a very manageable 3rd and short play, Peter, but they couldn't sync up on that one.
That's a tough break.
3rd down, 2 wideouts on the field.
We're gonna have to go overtime. Come on.
Hauls it in right.
Here he goes. Timeout.
The Redskins take their first timeout.
It looks like it's gonna happen. It's like guaranteed. Well, now it's up to the CPU. Now that we froze the game. Wow. I feel like I've played this game plenty of times on the Xbox 360 and never experienced this. Well, I guess we'll just hope the AI does something. Nothing we can do here. Can't do nothing. Unbelievable. The effort was there. Well, it's still anyone's game. We just unfortunately can't play it now. That sucks. Wild. I wonder if I had like turned off the system and started it over, if it would have kept doing this. Well. Well, it's been done. And the Steelers win. They got a field goal in overtime. Honestly, I probably didn't have to stop the clock, but I shouldn't have to worry about that. I've honestly never seen this in 2K5. I wonder if I looked it up if it would say something about it. Well, that's gonna do it, I guess. Guess we'll save the game and we'll end it on Sports Center, I suppose. Yeah, odd. I don't know. I've never seen it before in 2K5.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Dolphins squeak to a one-point victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Chargers pick up their
Chargers are undefeated, 3-0.
Jockey stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win.
Giants are 3-0.
Burleson pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Vikings beat the Eagles. Steelers, Redskins.
Oh my God.
Jeremiah Bullfrog Trotter to turn the tide here.
What?
Scoop up the fumble and hightail.
That's our game.
The Steelers go on to win this by the final score of 17-14.
Look at that.
Over in Cleveland.
So that makes me wonder.
We had the Browns prove ineffective and lose by 21. Up in Ralph Wilson Stadium, we had the Bills get embarrassed.
Does it make it up for other teams? Or does it somehow store that information?
Ravens, Titans.
I feel like it just saves some replays from your game to use.
Tries to bounce outside. He'll have the first down. Shakes another tackle.
Or maybe not. Maybe
Wait a minute. Yes.
maybe this actually was simulated during the simulation.
73 yards. The Titans win this one by the final score.
I don't know.
26. The Texans won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Colts. Trent Green passed for 150 yards plus and helped his Cardinals beat the Panthers. In a long-standing AFC rivalry,
Can't use my timeouts. I feel like I've played this game a lot and I've never seen that. Maybe I just never used my timeouts in the last 2 minutes, but I'm pretty sure I have. Maybe it's just something about maybe I have to restart the game or something. I don't know.
On to the serious news of the week. Jerome Woods is done for the year as he's been placed on injured reserve, and as the quarterback of the defense, his loss will certainly be felt. Now the big story of the day. Marvin Harrison is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Chiefs, Broncos.
Broncos.
Carlson is a threat, certainly at the 3-yard line. Does he run it? Oh no, a little stutter step. He's right open in the flat. 6 points. The Chiefs go on to win this by the final score of 28-27. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears.
David
and talk
Barrett.
about players that'll have new homes in the National
That's the guy we were looking at earlier.
Free agency continues to play such a huge role
Got picked up by the Chiefs.
David Barrett is on the move, as you see, as he accepts
Not a bad cornerback for what he is.
$1 million.
And in our final game, we had the Bears come away victorious.
Got Bears.
That'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out
There's a babyface Brady.
Time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it for
Can
you.
New York be stopped?
Thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN. The worldwide
Bad programming. I don't know. I've been playing 2K5 since it first came out, and I've never seen that before. It's got to be something with either just our current session or with the Xbox emulator on the 360. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I think that's going to do it for me. Yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Yeah, thanks Patrick for stopping by, hanging out, and David at the very beginning, and CK if you're watching, whoever else. It's a great game, lots of fun. Strange bug I've never seen before, but still a fun game. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.